water contamination reach alarming levels, particularly in its major cities in Douala and beyond. They tell you more in this edition of Newscast. The Cameroon Football Federation has cautioned the Minister of Sports and Physical Education, Narcisse Mwele Kambi, to do the right thing ahead of matches against Cape Verde and Angola to avoid sanctions on the World of Football governing body FIFA. Those are major stories. Details right ahead. Welcome to this edition of the Primetime Newscast, the English language on Canal International. Another municipal councillor has been killed in the northwest region of Cameroon. Matthias Echenge, the representative of the Ware village in the Zwa Council, a mentioned division, was pulled down from a motorbike that was transporting him to Bamenda and shot dirt. This happened when a group of about 60 armed men wreaked havoc around Bafneng village on the Bamenda roads in the early hours of this Wednesday, June 5, also injuring the bike rider. All other motorbikes that were en route to Bamenda were reportedly forced to go back towards Wum, thereby cancelling their journey. The incident comes slightly over 2 weeks after the mayor of Zwa and the parliamentarian of the mentioned North constituency narrowly escaped assassination on their way from the National Day celebration. Come back to that in our subsequent editions of Newscast. And a significant crackdown on illicit substances. Authorities at the Douala Airport Customs Office have successfully intercepted the last shipment of tramadol drugs originating from the South Sudan. The seizure highlights the ongoing battle against drug trafficking. As we hear the following story with our reporter Saleh Sharifa.
Customs officials at the Douala Customs Office have dismantled yet another operation involving the dangerous tramadol drugs, a prevalent issue originated from South Sudan.
There is also a huge money laundering crime behind this thing. If it's well looked at, we are preparing an Operation Tentacles, that is organized by the World Customs Organization to fight against this kind of illicit trafficking.
The intercepted cargo, which arrived in 2 separate shipments, is estimated to weigh a staggering 432 kilograms and is valued at 700 million CFA francs. These drugs, known for their highly addictive nature and detrimental effects on health, have long been a concern for law enforcement agencies.
We made use of the scanners. The scanners we made use of. We have collaborators who work at the warehouse. They are able to detect, even from the sound, from the smell, and also they can detect a couple of things. They've been trained to do such things.
Authorities discovered that the information regarding the intended recipients of the shipment is fraudulent, as attempts to contact the listed receiver have proven futile. These raised suspicions about the clandestine nature of the operation and the length to which traffickers will go to evade detection.
A new decision from the Council of National Order of Physicians requesting or requiring prescriptions of all medications in Cameroon has sparked debates in the streets and across Cameroon, while some praise the move as a way to regulate drug use. Others express it will only push Cameroonians towards buying drugs on the streets.
The decision by the Council of the National Order of Physicians requiring a prescription for all medicines has been described by those seeking basic over-the-counter medication as frustrating.
It's just too much. If I need a simple painkiller, I have to go see a doctor, wait in a long line, and then pay for a consultation just to get a prescription. It's exhausting.
ça devient un peu fastidieux.
Many worry that the added hurdle will push people towards buying drugs from street vendors, a practice already prevalent in Cameroon.
J'achète les médicaments dans la rue et vous n'allez pas changer.
I buy my medicines from street vendors. We are poor and these drugs are cheaper. They help me feel better.
Moins cher et ça me soulage.
However, not everyone is opposed to the new law. Mama Pauline, a hypertensive patient, for example, believes it is a step in the right direction.
I always get a prescription from my doctor before buying my medication. I don't trust buying drugs from just anywhere. My doctor diagnoses me and then prescribes me the right treatment with clear instructions.
Je dirais pas que ça dérange, dans la mesure où...
I think this decision is good. It's about educating people about the risk of street drugs and stopping the illegal sale of medicines.
Pour arrêter ce type de vente de médicaments.
According to the decision that takes effect on July 1, 2024, prescriptions must be issued on letterhead bearing the doctor's name, his or her specialty, address, and name of the health facility. These, according to the physicians, will bring order to the pharmaceutical market and promote responsible drug use.
And the city of Douala is grappling with a severe waste management crisis marked by the land proliferation of garbage lining the streets across neighborhoods like Aqua, Beidou, Bepando. Residents are suffering the inconvenience and unsanitary conditions caused by waste dumped just anyway. Monitor reporter Christy Ayan.
The accumulation of waste both in public spaces and residential areas in the city of Douala is alarming. People don't have the habit to throw their waste on the bin. When you try to talk to them, they just ignore you. There is no waste bin. People just deposit their waste on the floor. A big city like Douala is horrible to see. We have Daido, the road leading to Bonanjo, right up to Bonamusadi. It's deplorable. Here at Bipanda, precisely Mala Crossroad, there is a whole stronghold of dome created on the roadway. The entire neighborhood emptied their waste here, explaining the excess accumulation. All this waste because Bipanda has just one place where garbage are being dumped. All the markets, households empty their waste here. Residents voice their concerns about the impact these waste may have on their health. It's very difficult. We live just around. We cohabit with pests. Our children are sick every day, all caused by this death. It's not favorable. Compounding the waste management challenge, there is also a problem of good sewage systems in some neighborhoods.
And Cameroon faces a daunting environmental crisis as plastic pollution and water contamination reach alarming levels, particularly in major cities. In Douala and Yaoundé, inadequate waste disposal system results in clogged waterways. More information, sorry.
In urban areas, plastic pollution and waste management pose significant challenges.
The case of Douala, which is a bit exceptional to other cases because of the topographic nature of Douala, renders its management more difficult.
Douala and Yaoundé, the nation's largest city, struggles with inadequate waste disposal systems, leading to clogged waterways and increased health risks for residents.
If you were in Douala 10 years ago, then you will bear with me that the quantities of plastics you meet in town, if we were to look at the population influx will have been a catastrophic issue.
The government has launched campaigns to promote recycling and proper waste management, but these efforts need broader public participation and better infrastructure to be truly effective. Environmental experts have cried out.
Our regular controls go to the field to make sure that if there is somebody, if you are carrying out an activity that entails importation of plastics, you must be conformed to regulatory things.
Water resources are also under threat. Pollution from industrial activities and poor water management practices have contaminated major water bodies. The Murray, a crucial water source for many communities, suffer from high levels of pollution affecting both human health and aquatic life. Despite these pressing issues, there are glimmers of hope.
In terms of government actions, in terms of NGOs, in terms of associations that are doing correction, doing treatment, there has been a lot of changes.
However, for meaningful progress to be achieved, a concerted effort from all sectors of society is essential.
Observations are coming today, June 6, June 5, as Cameroon joins the rest of the world to observe World Environment Day, and Cameroon great concerns about environmental preservation and promoting the scrutiny of human activities that affect the planet, despite government efforts. The public claims that more stringent measures are needed to address the ongoing environmental crisis. Story.
The attitude of human beings towards the preservation of the environment remains a significant cause for concern.
Mangroves, those trees that you find in the coastal area, is being cut every day, and the destruction is really very high. The second thing I would like to say is waste, burning of waste. And let me tell you, burning of waste first is forbidden. It is something that is liable to sanctions. The second thing is that it leads to the pollution. I want to stress another one, that of releasing liquid waste into the environment. Like for example, sludge from homes is just being released into the gutters without treatment.
Many blame the government for failing to take sufficient action to safeguard natural resources, pointing to entrenched bad habits that persist among the population. One of the critical issues is deforestation. In recent years, Cameroon has seen a significant loss of its forest cover due to illegal logging and agricultural expansion. The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization estimates that Cameroon loses approximately 20,000 hectares of forest annually. These not only
participate in protecting these mangroves. The second thing is that we are ensuring that the population is sensitized not to burn waste, and that this waste is collected and disposed of properly.
Despite some governmental measures to curb environmental degradation, citizens argue that these efforts are insufficient and poorly enforced. For example, policies aimed at reducing illegal logging and promoting reforestation often fall short in practice. Critics say that corruption and lack of resources hinder effective implementation.
And we now talk sports. The Cameroon Football Federation, FECAFOOT, has cautioned the Minister of Sports and Physical Education, Nancy Combi, to do the right thing ahead of the matches against Cape Verde and Angola to avoid sanctions of the world's football governing body, FIFA. In a letter addressed to the MINSEP boys this June 5, FECAFOOT President Samuel Tofis reiterates that FIFA will only recognize technical staff members duly submitted and accredited by FECAFOOT. He insists that playing any of the matches without the assistant coach, a team manager and team doctor will lead to direct sanctions. And in line with the team equipment, FECAFOOT insists that the step which has sidelined FECAFOOT from the preparation was address a formal demand for the kits to be put at their disposal according to the norms. So we'll come back to that in subsequent editions of News newscast. And we're still talking about the crucial encounter between Cape Verde and Cameroon that will be played on Saturday, June 8th, and fans of the Indomitable Lions have expressed their expectations ahead of that encounter. Cameroon, Cape Verde come on Saturday, June 8th. More with our reporter, Tyson Chap.
The fans of the Indomitable Lions stand out massively this Wednesday to have a clue of the team they will be watching against Cape Verde on Saturday, June 8th, as they expect nothing short of victory.
From what I'm watching, they're performing well, but we hope for the best, actually. And also, we are here to watch our junior brother, Chido John Bosco, from Young Sport Academy. And we hope to see him play. We hope to see him give us victory. I'm very, very, very optimistic with the Saturday's game because when I look at the squad depth is really interesting. So I'm positive that we're going to beat Cape Verde at least 2-0.
I'm trusting on the team that they will actually do something for us. So we have hope from what we see on the field. I'm sure that we will do something good. 2-1 for Cameroon. We will win the match 2-1.
Despite the standing Fecafoot Minsep squabbles, the Cameroonians are confident that Vincent Abubakar and teammates are capable of delivering the result.
We believe these guys are professionals and they have that mentality to overcome all these things because they see day to day with their clubs. So I believe they can manage the one at the national level. But I'm very optimistic that regardless of whatever is going on with the national team, the government and the Fecafoot, we believe that they are going to give us a victory so we can overcome all these challenges.
And talking to the press after the over 2 hours training session here at the Amadou Ahidjo Stadium in Yaoundé, Eric Maxime Choupo-Moting and George Kevin Kodo reiterates their commitment to remain focused irrespective of the tussle surrounding the national team.
We have a good feeling and we have a good ambience, atmosphere in the team. That's the most important. Everybody saw and listened what happened, but we will really concentrate on ourselves. That's the most important. We are here to play football, not for any politics. So we're doing well, and we're happy that we can train. That's the most important for us. 2 very difficult and important games ahead of us, but we're confident and we play at home. That's the most important, and we're happy to play at home.
And Mark Breeze and his boys carried out different rubrics in today's session.
And that's how we saw it on today's edition of the Primetime Newscast, the English language, on Canal, the International, and coming up next.
In a remarkable feat of generosity, Orange Cameroon has once again changed lives, this time in the northwest region of Cameroon. Celebrations erupted in Bamenda as the lucky winner was honored with a spirited caravan procession through the city.
The campaign is decentralized. You see, winners come from every part of the north of the country, and we are celebrating the winners of the northwest. Last 2 weeks, we celebrated the winner from Bamenda, we celebrated another one from Baku, and we have celebrated another one from Bamenda. Today we are celebrating this woman who is also coming from Koya, who has won 1 million francs.
The heartwarming initiative, aptly named The Data That Wins, not only rewards subscribers, but also fosters a sense of community and belonging. With 2 millionaires created daily, along with the chance to win 100,000 francs every 10 minutes, it's a testament to Orange's commitment to its customers.
So when I went to the office, they started congratulating me that we have 1 million francs. I was so surprised, I was happy, I was excited, and I wanted to express what is happening because I least expected this kind of joy and this kind of offer. I didn't know, I was not aware of it. But I'm grateful because I know people will not believe it's real. And when I left, I was coming, I didn't know that it was something real.
Moreover, subscribers are not only vying for cash prizes, but also for cutting-edge smartphones and valuable gigabytes of data. Accessing this opportunity is simple, either through the Max It app or by dialing the convenient code #111 *0#.
For this season, just like the end of the year, we launched one, but Orange Cameroon decided to launch another one this season to accompany its customers, to give them surprises, in terms of prizes as per their subscription. We are talking today about the Orange Max It data subscription.
The initiative underscores Orange Cameroon's dedication to bringing its subscribers closer to the forefront, prioritizing their satisfaction and well-being.
Candidats, filmés 24 heures sur 24, pendant 8 semaines, dans la maison des secrets. Serez-vous grippé de secrets? Inédit, Secret Story arrive le samedi 15 juin sur le Canal 99.
Et dès maintenant, le décodeur HD est à 5000 francs à partir de la formule Access. Profitez-en vite.
C'est tout pour le moment.
Nous avons demandé aux enfants qui s'est brossé les dents ce matin et il y a un petit garçon qui n'a pas levé la main. Donc je lui ai demandé, alors pourquoi ne t'es-tu pas brossé ce matin? Il a répondu, mon frère utilisait la brosse à dents. Si je l'avais attendu, j'aurais été en retard à l'école. Je suis désolée, je deviens un peu émotive à ce sujet. Pouvoir changer la vie d'un enfant, pouvoir lui redonner confiance à travers son sourire, pour moi, c'est fantastique.
Ici même, au débrief de l'actualité, Christian Job Congo, le secrétaire national aux affaires politiques du PCRN, empêché à la dernière minute. Pierre Daniel Macron, bonsoir.
Good evening to my fellow panelists. Good evening to your colleague who are broadcasting and producing this program. Good evening to the viewers here and abroad. Thanks for renewing your friendship to the Canal Party for National Reconciliation by